Hi, guys. I'm exposing the reality behind why women gaslight and how to spot the warning signs before you become a victim. So, what is gaslighting? Gaslighting is when someone makes another person doubt their own reality by denying, distorting, or dismissing their thoughts and feelings. Gaslighting is an extremely manipulative tactic that some women use to control and dominate their man. And it can have serious consequences on the emotional well being of the man being gaslit and the relationship as a whole. For people who don't know, gaslighting looks like this. Let's say a man and a woman are in a relationship, and the man expresses concern that his girlfriend is spending too much time with her male coworker. Instead of addressing his concern or reassuring him, the woman accuses him of being jealous and insecure and tells him that he's overreacting and being unreasonable. She goes on to say that he's trying to be controlling and isolate her from her friends and coworkers, even though he hasn't done anything remotely close to this. By doing this, she's making him doubt his own judgment and making him feel like that he's the problem in the relationship, even though his concerns are very much valid and substantiated. A lot of time, the gaslighter is so good at their job that the person being gaslit doesn't even realize that they're being gaslit. It can be a very covert and subtle process. Now that you know what gaslighting looks like, let's talk about the four most common reasons behind why women gaslight. 1. Control. It's important to understand that gaslighting is usually a way for a woman to maintain power and control in the relationship. She might feel like she's not getting what she wants or needs from her man and using gaslighting as a way to maintain her sense of control and power in the relationship. Usually, women who gaslight also avoid taking responsibility for their actions and deflect blame onto their man as a way to maintain control. Number 2 is unresolved issues. Some women may engage in gaslighting because of unresolved emotional issues and trauma. For example, a woman who has experienced emotional abuse or neglect in her past may struggle with trust and control issues in future relationships. Gaslighting in this instance serves as a way for her to protect herself from being hurt again, even if it means hurting her man in the process. Number 3 is lack of accountability. Gaslighting can serve as a way for women to avoid facing their own flaws and personal issues. She may project her own insecurities and negative qualities and traits onto her man, making it damn near impossible for her to take responsibility for her own actions and emotions. Number 4 is fear. Some women may gaslight due to a fear of vulnerability or a desire to maintain their independence. Gaslighting can serve as a way for them to avoid being emotionally vulnerable with their man or to maintain a sense of independence and control in the relationship once again. Gaslighting can take many different forms, and it's important to recognize the warning signs in a relationship. The earlier you're able to recognize these, the better. Now, here's 10 of the most common warning signs of being gaslit. Number 1 is denial of things that have happened. Gaslighters often deny the things that have happened, even if there's clear and definitive evidence presented to them that support it. They may also accuse you of making things up or exaggerating. This in turn makes you doubt your own memory, perceptions of events, and sanity. Number 2 is twisting your words and manipulating your emotions. Gaslighters are experts at twisting your words to make you seem irrational and illogical. They will also manipulate your emotions by using guilt and shame to control you. Number 3 is using your insecurities against you. Gaslighters love using your insecurities against you and making you feel like that you're not good enough or that you're the problem in the relationship. They gain power from your weaknesses. So the more insecurities they know you have, the more ammunition they have to break you down with. Number 4 is blaming you. Gaslighters will not only blame you for things that are not your fault, they will also blame you for the things that are their fault, making you feel guilty and responsible for their actions and emotions. Remember, they have no self-accountability, so they will make you feel guilty or responsible for their emotions and behavior, making you feel like it's your job to fix their problems or make them happy. Number 5 is constantly changing the narrative or story. Gaslighters will constantly change the story and the details of what happened in the situation, making it damn near impossible for you to keep track of the facts and remember what actually happened. They do this to manipulate your perception of reality and to make you doubt your own memory and judgment. By constantly changing the story and denying that events actually happened, they can successfully create confusion and uncertainty, making you question your own memory of what actually took place. Number 6 is making you feel crazy for asking questions. Gaslighters will withhold information to make you feel like that you're crazy for asking questions, making it difficult for you to understand what's going on in the relationship. By dismissing your questions and making you feel like you're being unreasonable, they can successfully create doubt in your mind and make you question whether or not you're being too sensitive or paranoid. By making you feel like that you're going crazy for asking questions, they can keep you in the dark and maintain their hold over you. Number 7 is making you feel inadequate. Gaslighters will make you feel like that you're not good enough or that you're the problem in the relationship, even if you've done nothing wrong. They make you feel like this as a way to undermine your self confidence, making you more dependent on them. By constantly criticizing and pointing out your flaws, they can successfully create inadequacy and self doubt in your mind. This can lead you to start questioning your own worth and to become more reliant on their approval and validation, which is ultimately what they want. Number 8 is isolating you. Gaslighters can make you feel isolated and cut you off from friends and family, making it difficult for you to get support or perspective on the relationship. They do this in an effort to make you more dependent on them and as a way of preventing anyone who may see through them or challenge them from getting too close. Number 9 is constantly belittling or criticizing you. Gaslighters will constantly belittle and criticize you, making you feel like that nothing that you ever do is right and everything you do is wrong. It can feel like a damn if I do, damn if I don't type of thing. They do this because the less self-confidence you have, the more power and control they have over you. Number 10 is withholding affection. Gaslighters will withhold affection or attention as a way of punishing and manipulating you because they want to make you feel like that you have to earn their love and approval. Affection is towards the top of our hierarchy of needs as humans. So by denying you affection and attention, the gaslighter can successfully create a sense of insecurity and anxiety in your mind, resulting in you constantly seeking their approval and validation and relying on them for reassurance. It's important to remember that these warning signs can manifest in multiple ways and to varying degrees. If you notice several of these patterns consistently in your relationship, that means that you're being gaslit and you need to remove yourself from that situation and relationship immediately. Over time, gaslighting can completely eradicate your sense of self-worth and cause you to doubt your own perceptions and reality. Recognizing these signs early is crucial in handling gaslighting in a relationship. That's why it's imperative to set boundaries and communicate your expectations very clearly. Remember that you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity in your relationships and never settle for anything less than what you deserve. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.